Hey Internet, I wanted to talk about Battlecry the game again. Kind of wanted to, I guess, go over the backstory of the game a little bit, maybe 10 minutes or so. Sorry I haven't done this in a while. I've been meaning to, but it's a fall school and just everything gets thrown at you all at once. You're just, blah, I don't know, lots of stuff. Anyways, so I guess I wanted to start off with as far back as I can go. There's not really a lot of information right now online, but so far, from what we know, the history of this world, basically, we get to like World War I. It's pretty similar to the real world. And after that, though, we get this treaty, which is definitely different. It's called the Black Powder Treaty. And the Black Powder Treaty is like, it's pretty self-explanatory. No black powder at all. We're not going to use it. Like, stop making the stuff. And I guess everyone abides by that treaty. So we have no black powder. So when everyone goes to start fighting wars again, there's none of that. And so there's all these different ways that people start fighting wars. And one of those ways is they go back to the feudal era, the medieval style with the swords and crossbows, that sort of thing, which is where that comes in. However, there's some technological advances that happen. You got this like engineer class, and he's got this weird gun thing, but I don't know. We don't really know a lot about him yet. Anyways, not really talking about the classes today. That'll be next time I do a video, hopefully pretty soon. So far we have two different factions. The style for this game is supposed to be kind of like TF2, and a lot of times I'll end up comparing this game to TF2 because a lot of the model seems to follow very similar. There's going to be hats and stuff and whatever, you name it. But the way this differs is there's not just going to be like a red team, blue team like most first-person shooter-ish games. There's definitely the Marines, who are the English in this scenario, and the Cossacks. The United Marines and the Cossacks. The Cossacks are formerly Russians and Polish, but they kind of got out of that system, started their own little faction going, and they're at war. And that's the class that everyone's been playing at things like PAX and QuakeCon, that sort of stuff. But it does say that there's going to be more classes. I would like to see some more classes. That would be pretty cool. Or not classes, that's definitely the wrong word, but factions. I'd love to see like an Irish Scottish class. That would be pretty cool. There's a lot of medieval, feudal sort of stuff that they can capitalize on there, like maybe a Braveheart-ish looking class. I don't know. An Italian class system, an Italian faction would be pretty darn great as well. That way, like, we get a lot of range for what we can actually choose to play. I don't really know how the matchmaking system for this would work. Multiple teams on multiple teams, whatever, but it seems like this could be pretty cool. It's definitely a pretty gritty game. Yeah, blood everywhere. I know when I played the game, my character was just pretty much red, besides the uniform. Like, I was covered in blood in the game. It was pretty intense. But the feudal medieval style is kind of also mixed in with the Victorian era, because as I've said, we got up to the World War I, and that happened, but then we kind of go back a little bit. So it's like two different worlds mixed together, and you get this interesting dynamic that is Battlecry the game. Overall, it seems pretty cool. It seems like something that's not very close to anything that's out there. Like, it's kind of TF2, it's kind of some other games. I've heard it compared to the Dota 2 style for like what you can buy and stuff. Not really sure, don't know a lot about that. But overall, free to play game. Definitely worth a look, everyone. More information as more information comes out, and next video is going to be more focused on the characters. If you want more information straight from the devs, you can go to forums.betsoft.com, or you can head over to Battlecry the game's website. It's a quick Google. It's not really that hard to find. And hopefully you all have a good week. Take care.